Hello, chat. How is it going? Hope everyone is well. Went live a little early tonight. Just nothing going on, so decided I'd go ahead and go live. This is going to be a regular weekly thing now, where at midnight on Tuesday nights, so Wednesday morning, I will go live with some Destiny for reset times. Just mainly going to be running around doing my reset activities, you know. That's about it. If people get on to join me or whatever, that's fine as well. I got all these boons. Let's see. Flashpoint in the EDZ. Strikes. Clan XP. I don't really need to go into the Crucible for Call to Arms. I guess I should poke in at Eververse and see what Tess has for sale for Silver Dust, even though I don't have much Silver Dust right now. Who knows, she might have something worth it.
What can I do for you, Guardian?
I already have a chorus ship. Already own both ornaments. Already own the Silly Walk. Yeah, she doesn't have anything I want this week. Awesome. I don't have to care about that. Let me go get my Cade maps. Cade, give me maps.
Oh, hello. All yours, friend.
There we go. Alright. To the EDZ. See where everything's at.
Yeah. I bet.
Alright. Oh, one over in the Legion base. That's new. I know where those two are. And that one. And that one. Okay, I know where the rest of them are. Let's go here.
Kill anything interesting lately?
See if we got any engrams unlocked yet this week. No? Alright. And we're rank 5. What do we even have? Chance to gain a second Crucible token. Oh, God. Yeah, the Season 2 activity rewards are pretty bad for the clan. Season 1's were much better. Oh, that's some frame rate. Well, no check-in for me.
I'm reading a skiff with Glimmer mining equipment aboard, Guardian. Interested?
I'm not interested. That's why I'm here. The 24 just shooting him in the back of the head.
We'll teach them not to dig around here.
I have full confidence in you.
Oh, that problem's solved real fast.
Do they still think they can outrun us?
It's over there. All right. I think that person shot at me, but I'm not positive. Man, I am not that good with this gun. Gotta get better with hand cannons. Where's the thing? Alright. Hey, it's a Tactus. That means I'll get an exotic here. Nice. I totally knew that. No, I didn't. No one tells me anything. I'm good at this, I swear. No, last time you guys said I was quiet and I thought my volume was low. You didn't say I was muted.
Hey, Deborah. Glimmer, incoming.
There was a chat log and I looked at it. You guys said I was quiet. No exotic. Someone's not paying off. Let's see. Should be near here, right? There it is. There's my exotic. Okay. Sadly, the dawning is over. I miss snowballs. The Tactus buff still works, I see. It was just a little... I guess it hadn't had time to get set up. Yeah, thought it was right here. Where's the one that's down here? Oh, it's way down there. Been around for less than 5 minutes. Yeah, I guess it still counts. God, I'm not good with this hand cannon. So, I like that I said I wasn't good with the hand cannon and then got 3 headshots with it in a row. Yep. Totally really bad at this game. Where the hell is this chest? It's like really far down on the map. It's like I can't even see it. Figures. Good haul, though, so far. That's 2 chests and an exotic and a legendary. Where's my exotic? I was told there would be exotics. 29. I might want to use that one. Need infusion. Yeah, there was nothing going on, so I decided to go live early. Wasn't meant to go live until midnight, but I was like, screw it. Nothing going on right now. Alright, let me look at my stuff. 27. Yeah, I'll put that in. Wait. I have 2 shelter in places. Get rid of one of them. I don't need 2. Not that greedy. We go over here. Pulse rifle into the sea. Oh, I dismantled anything that wasn't Dawning related just because I was like, I can't hold all this crap. Oh, huh, hello. Goodbye. Got a raid in last night. Thought about streaming it, but I hadn't asked any of my party members about it beforehand. I keep forgetting to ask people before we start playing. I'm like, hey, you mind if I stream? I keep forgetting to ask ahead of time. Afterwards just seems like I'm being rude, so... I agree. I don't like just being like, alright, and now that we're all teamed up, I'm going to stream. No, I'd rather be like, alright, well, is it alright if I stream? And then go live. That kind of thing. Man, this public event needs to hurry up. I hope it's the Fallen event. I don't want the Taken. I hate the Taken event. It's the actual worst. Put out the call earlier to see if anybody would be around. Haven't heard anything. Sir? Sir? I'm shoulder charging here. We don't need to both be shoulder charging. I don't know if anyone watching saw or has kept up with all the Crimson Days leaks that apparently started coming out this week. But I'm hoping that Thursday we'll hear more about it, and that they're not going in the same direction it looks like they're going in, because it looks like it's going to be pretty bad. Yep, Crimson Days is coming back. It looks like it's going to be exactly the same as the original Crimson Days, plus one new mode as well, and lots of Eververse stuff. Yep, microtransaction days. So, yeah. It looks like they're bringing back Crimson Doubles, so that's the 2 versus 2 PvP mode with the Crimson Connection buff, to where when one player goes down on a team, the other player gets empowered and does more damage, has more health recovery and ability spam and all that stuff. But there also is apparently a new mode called Sudden Death, which looks like Rumble a little bit, like 4v4 Rumble mode, like 4 singles Rumble mode is what I meant. So we'll see. But yeah, the rest of the event looks like it's entirely Eververse related. So
Come and take me again.
I'm really hoping that's not the case, and that there's more to it than that, because that sounds like a pretty lazy event if that's what it is. Yeah, Vigilance Wing could probably be fine in that mode. Damn it.
Get ready.
There. It's really hard to hit anything with this taken asshole in my face. But at least they were nice enough to, the first thing that's on the event page, for the event leak or whatever, says,
This is amazing.
hey, thanks for the resub, Dumori. 3 months. How's it going?
You were done surprising me.
Yeah, the first part of the Crimson Days thing says, stop by Eververse to pick up your free Eververse Crimson Days Ingram. And I was like, oh, honey, that's not going to go over well with people. That's not going to go well. People don't want to hear the word Eververse right now. I picked up Metal Gear Solid 5 when they had it free on PlayStation Network, but I haven't gotten a chance to play it yet. (2 minutes 22). Man, these public events need to hurry up. The Uber Ginger is near, plus an EXO. Okay, that's good. I didn't get the range for that with this hand cannon. I was really hoping Faction Rally was going to be this week, because I had some stuff I wanted to do for that. Oh yeah, I forgot I have these maps I should be looking. I always forget I have treasure maps, because there was one right next to the last zone, and I didn't go, well, two actually, and I didn't get them. Oh well, I'll have to get them later. Oh yeah, I did finish my raid quest last night to get the Legend of Acrius done. And I got the ornament, the War Beast ornament, so that's fun. Still haven't done this part yet, the Prestige part. And I don't know if I want to. Because I've got the full gun now. Doing the Prestige just gets you another ornament for it. Yeah. Yeah, Graham and I were doing some of the Mercury stuff last night because he still hasn't done it on PC. And I was like, you should probably get on that and get done that Mercury stuff started, just so that you can get the weapon forging stuff, because it takes forever to get through that. So the weapon forging thing is like the fucking worst. It takes so long. And the ultimate reward is a ghost shell.
Cabal mining expedition. Guardian, you know them
mean, it's a good ghost shell, but still. My post box is thankfully empty. Yeah, this Segura shell is really good.
We hang on long enough. This lander is ours.
Are they the only one on the point? I guess not. Alright.
I trust your methods.
I would love to. I still really want, like, optional voices. Like, I would pay, like, DLC for, like, voice packs, like, for Ghost. Someone fired an arrow, but nothing. Still getting used to an Xbox controller, swear to God. People keep getting flattened. They're just like standing in front of the drop pods, I think.
Ship down.
Oh, hello. I'm flying away now. Where's Doge? Is the Doge down? Doge is down. Okay. Give all my drops.
Hey, Devrin, guess what?
Here.
And I mean everything.
Jennifer Hale. Oh, that'd be great. Yeah, most of the PS4 clan that I used to play with on PC went back to PS4. So I'm kind of by myself here on PC for the most part, except for every now and then Graham jumps on. Oh yeah, and we got Dix now as well. Somewhat. 27. Any auto rifles I can put that in? Put that in this one? Yeah, sure. Well, someone bought it for Dix, and no, it wasn't me. Someone else did. I think he said they bought him the DLC as well. And I don't think he even had the DLC on PlayStation. Yeah. 53. I'm gonna go get that crystal over there. It's a word. Thanks again for jumping in last night and helping out with that raid word. I think that person fired their arrow up and they're waiting on it to come down. Mm-hmm. I'd like to get another one in this week, some point.
Injection rig approaching, Guardian.
I need to do another Eater of Worlds at some point. I've only done the one Eater of Worlds. Someone else has just got my plan.
Them where it hurts.
Except they didn't get their vent and I got mine, so deal with it.
That's all the vents. Here we
Oh, I almost got out. Oh, I'm getting raided. The Lumi raid. Ow. It's a Lumi. How's it going, Lumi? I have never used the raid feature. I don't even know how to do it. That's right. That guy just despawned. Okay, great. It's gonna take more than that to get rid of me. It's gonna take me wasting rockets. Nice. I still have to play that. It's one of those, I was gonna play it when I got my streaming thing for the Switch figured out, but I still haven't figured that out. So I'm just kind of like, inevitably just delaying it until I figure it out. I don't know.
blew up the rig again.
Like, I think I'm just gonna have to. I know I was donated a Elgato to stream stuff with, but it doesn't work. So I'm gonna just have to put the Elgato on the list again. Get another one. Jesus! I got a masterwork out of that one. Dire Promise. Actually, I think I like this gun. Handling. The stats look pretty good. That counts. Hey, now, we never said you had the gift of Masterworks. We said you had the gift of exotics. Offers Masterworks if you have coin. I do have coin. I do has coin. Yeah, but before I can even think about an Elgato, I have to think about tomorrow's doctor's appointment. Because that's got me nervous because I have literally one pill left and I go see my doctor tomorrow to get my prescriptions refilled, and I don't have the money to pick my prescriptions up afterwards. So I'm kind of like, it's great. It's what happens when you get delayed like a month because you can't get in to see your doctor because of the holidays. Everything gets screwed over. So might be out my meds for a little while. Wouldn't be the first time. Get out. Oh well, at least I have the money to actually go see the doctor. That is the more important part. Like, I might get lucky and he might have more samples he can give me, because he did that once before when I didn't have money to actually pick up the prescription. Oh, yeah. Oh, my least favorite month of the year is December. Because every December, it's like, my life is basically like, bend over and take it, because that's what it's going to be. And I'm like, This December was not as bad as others, but I didn't have to deal with family at all, for once. I was happy about that. Financially, I was broke the whole month, and I didn't get to give as many gifts as I would have liked. I got 2 people gifts, because that's all I could afford. Some people might know that I used to have a website that I had my computer run ads on when I wasn't using it to generate store credit, so that was helped me pay for games and stuff. Yeah, that site closed, so I don't have that anymore. So that sucks. I've got to see if I can find another website that has that I can just watch ads for, like Amazon credit again. Because that's how I got a lot of my games, was that way. Like, Destiny 2 on both PC and PS4, I did not pay for. I got with Amazon credit.
Here come the Taken again.
At this point, I could set my watch by them.
So, yeah. Anyway, like I mentioned, like, a previous stream, like, that's... I think part of my goal for, like, 2018 is just, like, improve the fuck out of my streaming. Like, I hate to say it, maybe even eventually get a camera. Ugh. Not looking forward to it, because, like, I don't know how I would gonna feel about, like, people being able to watch me game, or just watch me, period, but I know it's something that would improve the stream, because everyone that I watch basically has a camera, so it's something I should do. Just gotta convince myself to do it. And if there's enough interest, then I will do it. I will get a camera.
Yes. Another Taken champion down.
Down and dusted indeed. And here I thought you were done surprising me.
Yeah, voice is more important than camera, but I already have a microphone. I don't know if it's the best microphone. It's just the one that's on my headset. But, you know, it works. It's the only pair of boots that I can put these on. All my boots are maxed. Maybe. That's not a bad idea. Yeah, no one's ever told me that my mic sounds bad, so that's why I've never really been like, oh, I need to get a mic. You know. I know a mic is something I should eventually invest in. But I think when I do that, I'm going to talk to people I know that stream, maybe Lumi or Graham, and just, get an idea what kind of mic I should get, because I honestly have no idea. Another thing is if I was getting a camera, I wanted to get a pop-up green screen. But at the same time, I'm a little nervous about that and cats, because especially my kitten likes to tear everything a new one. So is he going to tear the green screen up? So I need to find out how durable they are and, what's a good one. I probably am also going to need to rearrange my room a little bit. Yeah, that's kind of how I'm going. It's like I need to find a way to generate more money, and until I can get on get disability, I'm trying to lean on streaming as a way to maybe get a little bit of cash. I don't expect to make a living doing this. I'm not thinking I'm gonna ever be mass super popular, but just a little bit. Okay, it's the other way. Lumi has a blue Yeti. Low over. Yeah, personally, I'm a fan of the no real overlay. The only thing I see is missing right now is my logo bug is missing. Because in the top right corner of the screen, I usually have a logo bug, and for some reason it's missing right now. That's the only thing that's missing on there. Because, yeah, I'm not one of those people that likes a lot of overlay stuff. I remember Loading Our Run used to have a lot of overlay stuff. And, they've gone to a much more simple look, and I like it a lot better. I think it's a lot cleaner. Where is this chest? It looks like it's outside, actually. How can I get outside from here without being in a story mission? Yeah, there it is. How do I get the how? Huh. I'm just checking my bug real quick at the same time. I don't know how to get to this chest. Okay, it's looking for the bug in the wrong folder. Emotes. I think it's this one. There we go. Bug's back. Okay. Huh. But yeah, honestly, does anyone have any idea how you get to that one? All the entrances are closed. Do I... Oh, wait, no, the door is actually open. What the... I thought it was closed. Just a second ago, I thought this door was closed. Alright. Maybe I'm drunk. Maybe I'm high. I don't know. But I swear that door was closed. Am I buffering for other people, or is it just for you, Lumi? Because I'm not seeing dropped frames. Yeah, it says I've dropped 0 frames currently. I just jumped past it. Game, stop taking me out of menu. Okay. Because that's another thing I've noticed is if I'm streaming during the day, I seem to drop frames. But when I stream later at night, I seem to be better. That's part of the reason why I scheduled this stream later in the evening. Also, by the way, this is a permanent time slot for this stream. As far as unless like I have an early morning appointment the next day, I will be streaming every week at this time. Or not at this time, midnight Eastern is when I'm aiming. I went live early today, so. Sunday streams are also going to be weekly now. And those will be earlier in the day. Because nobody else is streaming at that time, so I can stream. Other than that, my stream is open. Now, I know it says on my Patreon that at $100 I would start trying to schedule in streams. And I'm only at 60. I'm still going to do that. At $100, I'm going to try to get more streams in. Because it's one of those, like, it's kind of like a motivation thing. Like, if I'm seeing the money come in, then to me that means there's enough interest that I should put more time and effort into the streaming. If that makes any sense. Like, my first, like, primary goal this year is to work on getting my disability. Because, yeah, I've got a lot of issues going on. I can't work. Both physical and mental disabilities are preventing me from doing a lot. And so I would like to get on at least temporary disability until I can get medication and stuff sorted. That was close. Like, I don't think anything's going to help with my physical disability problems, because it's all... It's chronic pain, to be 100% honest. That's what it is. It's just something I am going to have to live with. But mentally, it's another reason why I don't like the idea of camera on myself yet. Like, I have pretty bad depression and social anxiety. Like, near debilitating social anxiety. This was actually one of the things my therapist, when I had one, really liked, is that I was streaming. He said I gave him the link, and he actually said he tuned in and watched one. And he said it was actually probably some of the best therapy he could do, because he couldn't get me to go out in public and talk to people. But he's did like that I was able to communicate with people online. He said it was some social, me being social period, he said was good, so. Uh-huh. That was one of the things I hated in high school and in college, was they made me take public speaking classes. And it was the worst. And I did poorly in both of them for really bad reasons. Oh, I have migraines constantly. Like, I wake up with migraines. I had one this morning, which... The bad part is I woke up this morning with a migraine and Mom's like, you need to get up and cook. I'm like, I have a splitting headache. Can I just not get up for a little bit? And she's like, no, you need to get up and cook. I was like, okay. Just gonna slam back some extra strength Tylenol and let's do this. But migraines are not the only pain I have. Last August, on my birthday actually, I fell outside and severely injured my ankle to the point where I had to go to the ER. It was swollen up, looked like an orange on the side of my ankle. It was so big. It was black and purple, big, swollen up. And my ankle is still not right. It did not heal right. It doesn't hurt as much anymore, but there's still pain. And it's still got like a knot there. So it's not as big as an orange anymore, but there's still like a knot, so it's noticeable. And that hurts every day. And that same leg, my right leg, my knee is messed up from the same fall, because it was pretty bad. And so that's a butt. But most of my pain is lower back, my entire back and my neck and shoulders. That's where most of my pain is. And I guarantee you that is from working at Walmart. Because they used to have us unload trucks manually. And the pallet jacks they would give us were these old, rusted pieces of crap that, like, the bearings in them were just gone, essentially. So it would feel like you were just dragging them, like the wheels weren't even turning. And these pallets were not light. Like, you would be lucky if you pulled off like 1,000-pound paper pallet of like toilet paper and stuff. But usually you would get like soda and chemicals pallets coming off the trucks that are like 4,000 or 5,000 pounds. And you're expected to pull them off because it's kind of an uphill slope pulling them off with these crappy jacks. And there'd be two of us per pallet, one person behind the pallet pushing and one person pulling. But not always. But I remember working there, and every night I would get off and my back would be just gone. I would be in so much pain. And it's part of the reason I eventually had a nervous breakdown working at Walmart, was entirely because of the stress from dealing with all of the stuff going on there, because it was so bad. So I know this has just turned in like depression time, or oh, the baby duck is near. Neat. But yeah, this is just all stuff that went on, and it's like, it sucked.
Picking up some aberrations in reality. We both know what that is.
I had migraines constantly working at Walmart as well, and I want to say it was because of the fluorescent lights and just the social anxiety of having to deal with customers.
Here come the taken.
I hadn't been diagnosed with social anxiety disorder yet, but I was pretty positive I was going to have some kind of anxiety disorder. Like, I went a long time without being diagnosed with any kind of anxiety disorder, just because I was too scared to talk to anyone about it.
Get ready. The flight's over.
Like, that, if that's one thing I would tell somebody if they thought they might have some kind of anxiety disorder or panic disorder or depression or something, is you can't be afraid to say something. You have to tell someone. Like, if you don't want to talk to someone you know, find a doctor. If you don't want to talk to a stranger, tell someone you really trust. Just, you have to get help somehow. I waited so long to finally start seeking help, and I really wish I hadn't. Because I'm going on 2 years now, and they still haven't. No, I'm not joining random person. And I still haven't figured out my medication. Okay, that I can't do anything with that invite. I was going to decline it, but I can't. Okay, weird. How much more XP do I need? Wow, that's a lot still. I need like 3 more public events. I guess I could move on to strikes, actually. Getting stabbed, but, you know, it's fine. Totally fine. Let's see, because I got these Boon of the Vanguard tokens I should probably use up as well. I was kind of hoping I'd get a strike in progress like at the end.
Fire team, an urgent matter requires my attention. Hawthorne has volunteered to handle your strike on this end.
Wait, are they going after the weapon cat? You said I could do that one.
No more enemies in here. There are plenty outside, though. Get me to a console and we'll get out there.
Mind. Good luck, fire team.
Doors unlocked.
Darth Hoodie and Eden? Is that, yeah, they were jumping around, so it's hard to read their name.
Come on. Not bad for one little...
I mean, at least it's not the guy from last night that I ran into in Dong something. I think it was Dong Lord. I uploaded the name earlier. Whee! Ow. Saved by a hunter. Well, I have to pay my save now.
That last harvester exposed an active fuel cell. Maybe we can use it.
Attaboy.
What's that hissing noise?
That's me. I must have... Oh, wait a minute. Nope. Not me.
It's us. He's carrying the fuel cell.
Nice.
Ghost sounds very worried about that. I just got pushed off by the guy. Oh my god. At least the dunk was successful.
Yeah, that's what we Guardians call it when we jam a radioactive fuel cell into an exhaust fan.
I think Darth Hoodie is just like, these fucking casuals. Oh my god. Where the fuck did he go? He disappeared. Darth Hoodie, you are now just a doctor. Just keep reviving. You with the shield. Put the shield down. Alright. That went well, I feel.
Still haven't been able to track down Zahn. Cabal usually like to be found.
This guy's no ordinary space rhino. His weapons ain't half bad either.
Those weapons have snuffed out too many good people.
I like the line, he's no ordinary space rhino.
Deserve whatever this fire team gives them. They always do.
Well, this looks familiar.
Yeah, funny story about the Oroban.
Cabal and their weird ship names. I think it was the Orobas Ventura.
Yeah, that one. Zahn moved in after he put through such pasture. They're so
Whee! Love instant summon sparrows. They're so good.
We're inside the ship again. Zahn can't be far now.
could be some really weird defenses in there. Not just flame turrets. I'm talking really.
I like this place better when there wasn't a Cabal tank in it.
Don't mess with them. They need to stay focused. Why would they put a tank inside a ship?
Zahn,
Why not?
don't let up, fire team.
Alright, I pushed the button. Let's go push the other button. I'm with this guy. Oh, that was close.
Another tank. There was another tank on the other.
I'm gonna die here. Everything's fine now. I'm fine. We're fine. No, really, I'm fine. See? Fine. Perfectly fine. Glad I had a grenade up, because I honestly didn't think I had one. Here you go, Segura. Do your work. I look like I'm punching Segura or pointing at her.
We found Zahn.
Don't let him escape.
I might let him escape. I might not. Depends on how I'm feeling. I miss snowballs. Can we just always have snowballs? Oh, problem solved. Hat trick. I can't tell if my chat's still working. Okay, just nobody was talking. Alright. You guys scare me when you do that. All alone.
End of the line.
Watch your 6 and your 12. So just be careful.
It's fine. Mostly kidding about the scared part, other than, you know, not knowing if everything just broke. Because believe me, that's happened before. Oh, I guess something I could talk about was earlier today was working on something with Dandy Geek. He was trying to set up a VPN so that we could have private matches in Destiny 2. We need more people to test it with because, you know, currently not working, but it could work. Theoretically, it should work. Where the... Have they picked up the thing yet? Where's the ball? I don't see the mark for the ball yet. Oh, he did have it. Okay, well, shit. They're supposed to be putting it in, but they haven't done it yet. I'm going to die here. This is where I die. Yeah, I bet private matches are going to come with the fall expansion, and that's going to be a hyped feature probably. Okay, I punched a lot of dogs. But yeah, we were testing it out. He has a private VPN, so that was good. But we couldn't seem to get matchmade with each other. So we have to do some more tests on that. But hopefully, if we can get it worked out, maybe set up some private streams in Destiny 2. Because that sounds like it would be fun. We did the thing.
Sounds like I returned at just the right time. Excellent work, fire team.
Thanks, boss. It's by the book. Always.
Does this say flame turret?
Don't forget about the signal flares.
I love how salty Zavala sounds there. Just like he's given up. I would like to, if we can get that private matches thing going, I would really like to get some private Destiny 2 streams going. Could be something fun. Two more strikes. Can't use it yet. I always forget to use my buffs. Ugh, private matches Ingram at Eververse. Ugh, the worst feel. The actual worst. Game I would like to use the thing. Game, please. Jeez, let me use. Am I joining an in progress? I don't see anybody else. Yeah, I did join an in progress, but it's still at the beginning, so.
Let me at it. Failsafe needs us.
I know where they're at least. I mean, I don't mind joining in progress as long as it puts me with the other players, not a mile away.
This device looks like an
Hey, I nailed that flip.
Ow, ow. Can I get a hand? These shanks are like the world's smallest storm callers.
I'm familiar. Part of my sensor system. Keep arc weapons away from it.
Yeah, that could hurt.
You'd think that arc grenade would have did more damage. It's a sniper that looks like a pumpkin. Or is it a pumpkin that is a sniper? How's it going? Why does that make me more worried for me to find out? I'm worried about it. Nice, he put that up right when I was going to shoot over there. Ooh, I was just thinking about it now that this guy has the Prometheus lens. Man, I really want them to bring back, for Ben and I to figure out, get that VPN stuff going. I want to do laser tag. Like, red team versus blue team? Like, have one team with Cold Heart, one team with Prometheus lens?
Using your circuits as arc weapons.
The Fallen are worse than the Cade 6.
Oh, he's okay.
How exactly?
Look, his ghost loves him.
Captain, have you located those Fallen? Not pressing, but I can feel them. Ripping things out. Fusing circuits.
We've handled quite a few of them, actually. Guess they're not the ones we want. We'll keep looking. We're investigating new arc pulses now.
Supercharged. Wow, it's just right into another chest. Sick. I think I'm the only one actually collecting these things? No, he's doing it. Okay. It's always worth a try. No, he's getting it because I forgot how to jump.
Can you hear me now? I'm back.
I hope the next one has the void laser.
I hid from the Vex for centuries. You blew my cover. Now the Fallen are inside my ship, tearing it apart.
I'm the best, is how. I've got so many guardians today. Let's go. Ghost. How you holding up, buddy?
Yeah, Cold Heart is arc. Even though it's should be ice. They don't have an ice element yet. The reason I say yet is there is dialogue that was data mined from the game about from Akora commenting on the possible existence of a fourth element, a fourth type of energy. I would be interested to see what they would come up with for a fourth type of energy. Like to see them make ice and then retcon Cold Heart to be ice damage.
Captain, Ghost, I want to thank you again for doing this. I'm sure the damage feels worse than it is.
Of course. Let's hurry, ship. Power's down. Top to
I love that line, let's hurry, she's melting.
There's nothing left.
Cade unit, shut your modulator.
No, you.
guys, please. They're trying to kill us.
I mean, I fully expect them to add another subclass for the fall expansion. Because I'm expecting that to be kind of like the Taken King, or to be a big pack, but, well, I don't know. Well, maybe instead of a fourth one, they just add a new subclass tree to all the current ones. That way there's a third tree. I'm thinking the fall expansion will be the Taken Queen. Because Bungie's very unoriginal with their naming. Sometimes. You know. That'll definitely be the Savathun one, I feel.
I don't think we're alone.
What was your first hint that we're not alone, Ghost? The guy shooting us? Like, we know Savathun is coming, and we know that's going to be the next, like, big bad that we have to fight. We just don't know when. They still might go that way, Tactus. I just think it's going to be later. And I definitely don't think it's going to be with this house. The house that's in this one, the House of Dusk, is not a house that I think we're going to be allied with. I think we're going to get allied with the Kings, to be honest. The Kings seem to be a very intelligent house. Like, their leader we've never even encountered. The Kings are, as far as I know, they're not allied with anyone but themselves, and they're very secretive. But they could be allied with the Awoken. I just don't know. We don't know a lot about them. I am going to die again. There's so many ads. Why are there so many ads? Is no one killing them? Jesus. Yeah, Varix is not House Kings, though. Varix is House Judgment. But, yeah. Yeah, a green element. What would a green element be? Poison? That seems kind of off for an element of the light, but then again, we do have a void. That's a little weird. The hell is going on over in Lure Chat? My phone is just going off with mod notifications. Alright. A nature-themed power set? I could see a red set, but I don't know. Might be... Like, what would deep red be?
Operation Popo has begun.
Shouldn't we tell him we're fine?
Nah, it's better this way. No one gets left behind, Piccolo. No one. Stand by for rescue.
God, Zavala. Adam is being Adam. Deep red could work. Like burgundy, yeah. I'm just curious what the power would be themed around. Yeah, but all the Traveler's current things are elemental based, except for Void. That's just like a made up thing. But, I don't know. I'm just kind of trying to figure out what element they could go with. Ice, water, air. No, and I'm just listing off like Captain Planet now.
Hey, who wants to bet the facts will tear us all apart trying to fix it?
There's no one out there to let you up.
That went well. I helped. Void, the ultimate space magic.
Oh, look! It's a Vex Milk waterfall. Can we stop and... Aw.
time could work, and time could work as any color that they chose, because time doesn't really have a color. But it's one of those, like, that could work, but how would they? How? Like, I like the idea. I'm curious what abilities time would have.
Oh, a barrier. This planet loves barriers. Zavala, I think they're trying to contain the
Yay, loot box.
They have bigger problems. Namely,
Yeah? Yeah, that's what I'm trying to think. Like, how could they make time work? The only element I see them actually being able to like put in the game, in my opinion, is ice.
preparation wins.
And ice could be portrayed as white as the color. White or like a light blue is what I'm thinking. But because I could totally see, like, they could bring back Blade Dance for hunters, except the blades are made of ice. For Titans, like the Iron Axe from the Rise of Iron, but an ice axe. And Warlocks, just ice shards, just like literally like throw shards of ice. Like, I think that would be rad. I would be down for that.
Drop them first, Cap.
No, I don't think they would change any existing characters. I think ice would be an element that was introduced somehow. Because, like you said earlier, the Traveler is awake now. The Traveler could introduce new powers.
You know, Cade got stuck stealing
So I'm thinking maybe that could be a new thing.
the Red Legion.
Calculating Red Legion's similarity to the Cade 6.0001%.
Plus, you know, Cade's dumb.
You are both depressing and unhelpful.
Is that there's a lot of things they could do, and I think a fourth element would be a big sell point for the fall expansion. Since they're not going to have like a new, like currently we already have all three classes, so, or three elements. So I'm thinking like a new element would be a big sell point for that expansion. That's just me.
Vex want this too? If I were them, I'd want it gone.
Like, the fall expansion is going to need to be big. And it's going to need to be, like, Taken King big. It's going to need to mix it up. Because people are still mad salty about this one. So it's going to need to be... It's not going to... Like, some little expansion is not going to work. It's going to have to be a massive overhaul thing. Like another thing they could do for the fall expansion was they could just as like an addition, add in the old zones.
Cabal don't need to.
Bring in some of the Destiny 1 zones revamped. Like, it's the same engine. Like, if we're going like wishful thinking, spitballing here for things they could do to Destiny 2 to make it a better game, bring back the old patrol spaces, all of them. Like, Cosmodrome would be the one they could tweak the most, because they could tweak it to where it was like, not just Plaguelands themed, but like it was the full Cosmodrome, including the Plaguelands. But, yeah, bring back Mars. In fact, like, the next expansion is most likely on Mars, the Gods of Mars expansion. Like, they could have, like, the classic Mars be part of the expansion. Like, have Mars have 2 patrol areas we can go to, the new one and Meridian Bay. Just have both. Because who knows, we might need to go to the offices of Clovis Bray that are located in Meridian Bay. So make that area there. It could be part of the thing, and you already have the maps built. Like, come on, Bungie. We know you guys are lazy, but you already have it built. This is like an easy mode thing. You just tweak the map slightly. I'd like to go to the Bay. No, they're not. That's why we're like just spitballing here. Thursday we will find out at least a little bit, because that's when their big blog post is supposed to go up. The Bay is a Canadian company. Oh, okay. Don't expect Florida Man to know this stuff. Tactus, I swear to God. No. No more. They need to back off the Eververse, and they need to back off now. Bossman's having a bad time. Yeah, people are still playing Destiny.
Zavala, modular mine neutralized.
It's definitely dropped off, but people are still playing it.
Well done. Failsafe, what's your assessment of this incident?
Vex records indicate that
Like, there's actual numbers if someone really wanted to know. Like, I'm trying to remember
the Red Legion achieved
the site I saw it on, but it dropped off maybe like 15% of the total players. But that's since launch. Like, it hasn't dropped. It's not like fuck, what's that game? No Man's Sky. It's not like that drop off or like the Division drop off, but yeah, the player numbers have dropped off. Oh yeah, all the clans are far less active right now. The Mercenary Solutions clan hasn't had trials in like 3 weeks. Yeah, a lot of players dropped off like the first month. That's just because they came in, played through the campaign, and were done. But yeah, like it's not a huge drop off, but it's a noticeable drop off. I would have to like check my numbers again, but it was at least that much. Alright, let's get the disappointment out of the way and do the loot box first. Well, after I do the postmaster. Alright. Here you go, Tess. Time to disappoint. Oh.
Thank you for shopping at Eververse.
Package for Commander Zabala. Kind man.
Well then. Just gonna walk away from Eververse. You saw nothing.
Let's begin.
Well then. That's 2.
What news?
That's 3. It's maxed, so something here is getting a helmet upgrade. Let's put it on the not Eververse helmet. Slowly getting all of my loot maxed.
The city is depending on its guardian now more than ever.
I really want the Caprice Helm's ornament, the one that makes it the Techno Scarab. Oh, I really want that. I keep hoping she sells it, just so I can like be like, all right, just throw a bunch of stuff in the trash so I can get some silver dust to get it.
Well, hey there. Work out there in the wilds. Look, no refunds, okay? Wonder if any of my old stashes are still.
Oh, this? Yeah, it's really ugly. Unless, that's right. I can't preview the ornament here. The ornament is real nice.
Go on.
Okay. Let's see what do we got here. Wildwood Mark at max. I will make my coordination mark maxed. Yeah, that's fair, Kino. I gave them Amazon credit for it. Because like I mentioned earlier, I have yet to actually pay actual cash for a Destiny game. But I might have to soon because, like for the fall expansion, because I don't have a way of generating store credit anymore. So, disappointed there. Yeah, it's still money, but it's not money I earned. I had to pay out. Let's see. Do I have any submachine guns here that I actually want to level? Doesn't look like it. And that can go away too. Okay. The one that I was using most of the time, yeah, they stopped. So I don't have that one anymore. So I got to find another one if I want to continue that.
Let's get started.
Yep. Actually have to start paying for games. And other things, but mostly the games. There. Yeah, I never did the ones where it was surveys just because I was like, oh, fuck this. I was like, I didn't have the patience to do them. Because it was like half the time you'd get to the end of the survey and it would be like, no, you don't qualify, and it wouldn't give me anything. So I was like, I just did the ones that was like, you just have it running like videos constantly. Like I'd have it open on my second monitor, just muted and running ads. Wow, I'm just racking in exotics. Even though it's not a good exotic. Still, it's maxed, so. Put the shelter in place in the shelter in place. Yeah, that's why I don't do the surveys, because they do that. But at the same time, I mean, if you have nothing better to do, then there you go. I always preferred the ones that was just videos. Alright, let's see. I think I'm done with my Titan because I don't want to do the Crucible. Yeah. Forgot how to switch characters. Oh god, it's the worst. Get Bond. What I was thinking for the PS4 solution is it's actually on my Amazon wish list. I was going to get a instead of another monitor, I was just going to get a HDMI switch so that I could plug the PS4 into that and then just switch between screens. That was going to be my solution. Because I just got this monitor, so I don't want to have to buy another one. Yeah, it's like the cheap solution, but that's what I'm planning. Yeah. Well, I already have two screens. I have my old crappy monitor that the colors are messed up. And then I have my new monitor that I play games on. What nameplate? Yeah, a new monitor was one of those things I was like, I really need this. Because my old one, the colors were... Like, I've got the monitors side by side, and I have the preview in OBS open on the second screen. And the color difference in the game is astonishing at how different. Everything is much darker, and everything has a yellow tint to it on the second screen. And I've been playing with this monitor for such a long time. And it's like, oh god. So glad I got a new monitor. New monitor's not even the top of the line monitor. I can't even see what the brand name is. The brand name is an AOC. I've never heard of them, so it's not like a top of the line monitor, but it's good enough for me because it's 1080p. Got great refresh rate. It's perfect. I thought about a 4K monitor, but I was looking at the pricing and I was like, that's just not realistic for me. And I don't really need it. This computer can do 4K. But, oh, so they are a good company. Okay, cool. It looked like a good buy when I was looking at it. Oh yeah, do I have a Dead Zone ghost? Huh. I don't really have many ghosts at all. Okay. Yeah, like the picture's great. I'm very happy with the picture. But I will say that like the stand feels cheap, and the frame itself, like it feels kind of. It just feels like if I like push too much on it, like the actual screen would pop out. But like the picture quality is great. Whereas my old one, is a Dell monitor, and the stand and the casing feel really solid, but the picture quality is not great. Part of the reason is that the old one's not HD. It's like a 480. I want to say 420 Blaze it, but I think it's 480, whatever that one is. It's not an HD monitor. And it's like 10-something plus years old. So that's why the color is so bad, because it's fading. It is a flat panel, though, so it's not like it was like old CRT monitor or something. It's just like a really old monitor. And like everything, with age, stuff starts to degrade a little bit.
Do they still think they can outrun us?
Perfect. I've heard BenQ's good. I'm going to be 100% honest. I would not mind having a 3-monitor setup. But that seems excessive. Hey, Lysander Gustav, how's it going? So I am honestly surprised that so many people are showing up for a Destiny stream, considering all the shenanigans with Bungie right now. The thing is, my current desk doesn't have room for 3 monitors, so I'm fine with 2.
Woman sure knows her history. She's looking for any lost golden age tech you run across. Keep your eyes peeled.
Yeah, Lure has the stand they have. I saw that and I thought that was silly looking at first, but now I'm like, I could totally use that. I think if I did need a 3rd monitor though, I wouldn't hook it up to this computer. I would just have like another computer, because I have another computer. It's my old beat up one. It's in the closet still. It still works. It's just like it wasn't good for gaming. Oh, dude, you don't have to apologize for not watching as often. Like, I get when people are busy or playing something else. That's totally fine. I'm just happy people want tune in to watch at all. Because I never thought people would even when I started streaming. I never expected people to stop by at all, and yet here are people joining chat to hang out. I'm like, oh, that's awesome.
Hey, Deborah. Glimmer, incoming.
Another impeccable smash and grab. Well done.
Well, yeah, like Destiny's still a fun game, even with all its microtransactions shenanigans. Even though Eververse was good to me, and I got an exotic out from them earlier, which I was surprised about. Wow, there's like nothing going on. Okay, I'll go to Fort Hades. $29? Can I? Yeah, I can. Okay. Oh yeah, I got raid shaders. I wanted to try them on this outfit to see how it looked. Okay. Wow, there's no purple at all. It's just white. Wait, is that purple lining around the collar? Just barely there? Yeah, it is. It's purple. It's just like the trim around the collar is purple. Like, what the hell? Like, no, it's purple without the... Oh, God. The shader... That shader doesn't do anything to it, basically. I really miss... I think it was Rose Gold from Destiny 1. I want another, like, Rose Gold shader. That was such a good shader. It was purple in all the right ways.
Unchecked, the enemy would move as a flood against us. We must hold back the tide, my friend.
Don't like purple, Tactus? Yeah, I'm a fan of purple. Oh, the lack of purple. Okay, got it.
I'm reading a skiff with Glimmer mining equipment aboard, Guardian. Interested?
Yeah, a nice purple yellow would be really nice. And there's not really any shaders in the game that do that currently. And I don't expect to see any for a while. Yeah, Destiny has some good color options, but they never seem to have the palette that I'm looking for.
We'll teach them not to dig around here.
Yeah, there was like that in Destiny 1 as well. There was a couple of shaders where it was like, where is this color coming from? Like it would be a shader that was like white and blue on the thing, and you'd put it on and it'd be red, and you'd be like, where is this red coming from? It's not in the preview.
Great job. The more we clear out, the fewer there are to threaten the refugees.
Guy hasn't even hit the ground yet. He's already getting shot.
They still think they can outrun us.
Yeah. Like, there are some shaders where I absolutely hate them on one class, but love them on another. It's annoying. It's extra annoying. Like, I'm actually... this look I have right now, I'm actually like, eh. I would like to change it, but I haven't found a shader that I really like with this robe yet. I was hoping Callus's color would look good, but it's just, there's no purple. So it's just like white and black. I might as well not use the raid shader on it. I could use a monochromatic or any dead orbit shader and get the same look. I mean, it'd be rude to not grab the chest and the crystal. Hey, don't go away. I'm using you to buff my, stuff. Really? 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 Like, for real? A bubble? You have... Wait, you have the Striker Titan helmet. Why are you... Words cannot describe that. Maybe they forgot? Maybe? I'm still kind of just like, really a bubble. Okay. Fashion Souls is very important. I have it unlocked, but I don't use it. Like, the bubble doesn't really have much use in Destiny 2. Like, Titans have the barricade class ability that is far more useful.
Smash and grab. Well done.
I don't know, I don't even find it that useful in public events, really. Like, he put that bubble up and it did nothing. Like, yeah, an enemy came in and punched me, but if I wanted, I could have just killed it with a punch. I don't know. Like, if he'd had Saint 14 helmet on, then maybe. Because, you know, at least been, like, blinding, but... But then again, without an exotic at all, your Titan barricade blinds. So it's... I don't know. I don't know. It's just one of those, I don't see a point, but I mean, I'm not going to tell somebody not to use a certain exotic or a certain ability. Like, if you wanted to use something, you use it. That's not bad. But I want like a really nice purple. That's a bit too pink. If that was more purple. Let's try Nebula Rose. Oh, that one works. Nebula Rose, maybe. Let's see what the new Monarchy ones look like. They usually look pretty good. No. See, where are the War Cult? That's not bad. Yeah, Nebula Rose might be what I go with. That looked nice.
Picking up some aberrations in reality. We both know what that means.
Here come the Taken again.
At this point, I could set my watch by them.
Let's see, where's it going to be? Perfect. I was hoping to be right next to me. Is he killing the things? Okay, good. We got the blight. Perfect. Easy mode. Yeah, Crimson's amazing hand cannon.
Another Taken champion down.
Down and dusted.
That was quick.
And here I thought you were done surprising me.
Yeah, I'm a huge fan of Crimson. Do I have it on this character? I don't. I do have Crimson. I just don't know where it's at. My game's stuttering a bit there. Yeah, that's not dropped frames on the stream. That's actual, like, my game was lagging. That might be like Windows doing an update or something. Which it seems to do that every time I try to play a game. Because Microsoft. Where you at? You inside? Yep. Yeah, it's dumb.
Ether drop incoming, Guardian. You've seen this before.
It looks like you got 2 backup, so that's good.
Fallen are at it again.
Keep them hungry.
Fuck, he was still immune. Put your bubble down, dude. Come on. Pickle fingers. Deal with it.
It's panicking. Right on schedule.
Oh, it's gonna drop me. And we're going for a fall. Ow! I swear I pushed the button.
Servitor down, Ether gone, a whole crew sacrificed. Fallen
Oh, that was easy enough. And I think I got timed. Yeah, I can still catch this one. That went really smooth. Let's see what we got over here. Yeah, sure, Bond of Optimacy. Damn it. Stop taking me out of menu, game. I'm trying to do stuff. Wow, there's a lot of people for this one. So you got 26. Yeah, I could just go into the sea.
I've spotted another Cabal mining expedition. Guardian, you know the drill.
Oh, hello. Well, if anyone wants a pike, we've got pikes here. Lots of pikes. Get your pike here.
We hang on long enough. This lander is ours.
Just gonna take this and move it off the point. Well, that one's getting blown up. Godspeed, pike. Pardon me. Hey, I saved that one pike in case someone... Okay, two pikes apparently. Come on, I'm the only one shooting it? Okay, the guy with the pike's shooting it, so that's something. Oh, awkward. That awkward feel when you go to fire your rocket launcher and it's like not loaded. Alright. Neat.
Guess what? The Cabal lost everything.
There's a blue over there. Let me go get that.
Yet another devastating blow to their morale.
Alright, what's on my hit list? That was Flashpoint. I need to do 3 heroic strikes. Well, let's go into that playlist then. This one. Nope, not that one. Okay. This one. Not that one either. I'm trying to think which one's going to get the upgrade. It's Wildwood boots. They get upgraded by 1. Let's see. 25. Nope, none of you get this. 25. You get it. I need to start putting some mods in some of those. They don't have any mods. Strike playlist time. Why do I have 2 merciless? Get rid of the low one. I don't need 2. we're going to Mercury. Oh, wait. Yeah. Additional faction consumable during strikes. Okay. Well, actually something I can do with this. I have no ship, apparently, but I guess I'm joining an in progress.
The Cabal's last incursion into the Infinite Forest created a glitch.
Alright.
Cognizants are stuck in a recursive loop. I need you to pursue and destroy them.
We could, but I thought you had the forest handled.
I do. Multiple timelines across many simulations. This is a rare exception.
Sure. We'll hunt some Cabal.
How dare they shoot at me?
The geometric data I'm reading from this architecture, it's subtly shifting.
Alright.
Like
I'm curious if these two are just going to sprint through the Infinite Forest, or if they're actually going to try to do the Infinite Forest.
I don't like it.
You're showing up on the tracker. Good to see both of you again.
Keep forgetting I wasn't here last time.
It was so fun. I mean, you didn't miss much.
Looks like we're sprinting it. Alright. That's what most people do. Most people just run through this. That should be a big hint to Bungie that this was not a successful endeavor. If people mostly just want to skip it. Oh, going up.
Looks like the Vex are trying to re-establish control of the forest.
They can try. This forest is mine now.
The Vanguard would disagree.
I didn't ask them.
Yeah, I'm not really a fan of either of these because they're not really strikes. They're story missions that were repackaged as strikes. And I've had several talks with people while playing the game. All of us agree that this was some lazy bullshit. Like, advertising this expansion as having 2 strikes, and it's like 2 brand new strikes, and in fact, it's actually just 2 story missions repackaged as strikes. Like, come on, Bungie. We're not that stupid. Yes, they have unique dialogue for them, but they're still just 2 story missions repackaged. Ow, that hurts. Sounds really painful, Kino. There we go. Oh, that sucks, Kino. Do they make you pull pallets at work? Because I know you work at a grocery store, right? So I was mentioning earlier about Walmart making the staff pull heavy pallets. And how I think it might have permanently hurt my back because of it. Have no evidence to prove it, obviously, but... Oh, you guys got the electric? Must be nice.
I've used the forest to create a simulation of your sparrow. You're gonna need it for that ramp.
The ghost can
Yeah, we had to use manual jacks.
I just did.
Yeah, at least you do. At least you guys have an electric jack. Oh yeah, they made us pull out manually. I don't know if the store still does it, but when I was there, they did. It was complete horseshit.
I can't tell these Cabal apart from the real thing.
What's the difference? Vex simulation.
Yeah, the Walmart I worked at had one electric jack, and it was always in use by vendors.
Wins the Red War.
So we rarely got it. The normal Walmart associates, we had to use just regular manual pallet jacks. I always hated that about like vendors at our store because they got special treatment. It felt like the electric jack was Walmart's, but Walmart associates never really used it. The code is 1. At least you won't forget the code. Yeah, the vendors used ours. Like it'd mostly be Coke, Pepsi, and the beer vendors. We had 3 different beer vendors. But frickin' Coke and Pepsi, swear to God, they took up so much space in our back room. Our store just like, you couldn't keep Coke and Pepsi in, so we had to keep it stocked in the back room, and the vendors would spend like the entire day there.
Wait for it.
The Vex just turned up their security measures, trying to flush us out of here.
Ooh. My game did not like that. Oh yeah, we were selling Coke and Pepsi products almost by the pallet. Granted, yeah, if your town's more health focused, that would make sense why you wouldn't. Our town is more don't give a shit focused, so yeah. You guys saw that, right? That wasn't my fault.
They've activated more lasers.
It's hard not to admire the artistry.
It's really not.
Nice arrow. Here Pepsi sells very well. Only behind Coca-Cola. hell? Despawn already. Oh wait, did this one bug? Oh, I think we bugged it. I've had that happen with this one before, where the strike breaks. I hope it broke, because that means we have to do the end again and we get another loot drop. Yep, time to die and do the boss again. I'm just gonna... 27... Alright. I'm gonna cast myself into the sea. It does mean we get another chest, so... Don't revive me! Oh, good, he got it. He figured it out. The only thing I like about this strike is when it breaks, because you get to do the boss again and get an entire another loot chest. And I've noticed it breaks if you kill the boss too fast.
Wait for it.
Also, my left dance is not working. Yeah, that's the my one emote's not working right now. Huh.
The Vex activated their security grid.
It just means we need to kill the boss slower. We were too efficient.
Worked out fine the first time.
So I'm gonna myself hold off damage a little bit when we get to the boss part.
They've activated more lasers.
It's hard not to.
Yeah, you can farm tokens on this strike. I'm not even kidding. If you nuke the boss down too quick, it breaks like that. And then you can just keep doing the boss fight over and over again and get tokens for days. It usually doesn't come up with pugs though. It's usually like when I'm with friends that it happens. Like I think that happened to Graham and I one time. I'm gonna super, but I'm gonna clear the ads instead of the boss. Wait, you guys aren't supposed to die now. Oh, God. Randoms. Well, we're doing it again. Everyone roll it back. Yeah, I still can't do left emote.
Wait for it.
The Vex just turned up their security measures, trying to flush us out of here.
I thought there was a heavy brick up here, I guess not. This team is so good. It's just dying. That was a little weird, but okay. Where the hell's the boss at? Oh, he's... Why is... I've never seen him up there.
They've activated more lasers.
It's hard not to admire the artistry.
It's really not.
Such chill music for this boss fight, too. Just like, yep, it's a boss fight. Really? Oh, honey. Honey, no. Oh my god. They both go down at the same time.
So, where's this Valis?
Wait for it.
I kind of wanted to fight that thing. Tired of seeing this Valis. This strike is kind of BS, but it was also kind of BS as a story mission too, so. Like, we already know it needs to be fixed because of the fact that you can break the boss, but, yeah.
Just turned up their security measures, trying to flush us out of here.
Wow. Yep, something is going on with my computer. It's like major lag. That was a nice wall that I impacted. Oh my god. What the fuck is going on?
So, where's this Valis?
Wait for it.
This is amazing.
The Vex just turned up their security measures, trying to flush us out of here.
No heavy? Really? 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 So I get for trying to grab some ammo. I'm being hit and couldn't see. Whee! Ow. Alright, you two, don't die. Get better at reviving. Oh my god. Why did you even put the barrier up? Look, I could respawn myself. Oh wait. He finally revived me. Nice. Did that person just die in the platforming? What the... Guys, my team may actually be just stupid. Not in the lasers! He loves his barrier, but doesn't know where to put it. Oh, goodbye. Nice revive attempt, just no. Into the lasers of understanding. I'm so close to this person. Hi, I'm over here. They opted to just finish him off instead of reviving. That's fair. Oh, it bugged again. So... huh. So we just gotta keep rolling this, I guess. You're never leaving this strike. Well, run it back. I like the guy's like, sure, let's go. This third guy's like, are you fucking with me? Oh, he just left. Huh. Interesting, interesting. I wasn't expecting that. I think that one, I guess, had enough of it since it was broken. Well, let's go. It's just you and me, Titan. I guess it's just me now.
So, where's this Valis?
Wait for it.
There we go. Tav joined and departed. Oh god. Bungo, please. Well, I was in a healing rift. Now I'm not. I can't find Bossman. This is fine. Oh, we got some randos. Okay, cool. Alright, new randos.
Next just turned up their security measures, trying to flush us out of here.
What? Are you serious? How? How is any of this happening? Ow, that hurt a lot. Get out of my healing rift. I need that.
We've activated more lasers.
It's hard not to admire the artistry.
It's really not.
Oh, I'm lagging so much, it's hard to aim. Okay, one of these attempts we're going to beat this strike. Come on, just die already.
We know the way out. Try not to glitch any more Cabal into existence.
Hey, guess what? We beat the strike that time. It's a small miracle. I did loot the chest like, what, 3 times, I think? So, score? Look how many Vanguard tokens I have now. That's great. I think I need to do 1 more strike. Wait, complete 3. It didn't count that as a strike. Oh no. It didn't count it. I still have to do 2 more. So the strike glitched and I had to do it 3 times, so it didn't count the damn strike as a strike. Wow. Just amazing. I'm going to check that again. Yeah, 33%. It didn't count it as a strike. Later, Sniper Pumpkin. Oh no, back on Mercury. Please don't be the same strike. Dear God, have mercy. Have mercy on me. I am but a poor Florida man. Have mercy. Okay, it's the other one. Okay. Okay. Not so bad.
You busy?
We hear you, Sagira.
We've, got an urgent Vex problem in the forest.
You can solve most of those with explosions. We'll take a look.
Someone's throwing spiders at everything. And I'm fine with this problem.
Someone tell us what we need to kill today.
Well, technically, it's Osiris.
Is that a joke? Someone explain her joke.
I utilized the forest to create a root mind. But the simulation has achieved sentience, and now it's a problem we need you to eradicate.
Whee! I think they're actually fighting. I feel kind of bad for just running now. Kind of feel bad. See, I helped. I killed something. Oh, this was a mistake. Oh, what do you know? I made that jump. Don't say I didn't leave you guys anything. I took out the guards at the door. Come on.
Welcome to the past, your personal past. The root mind has re-established the conditions of your first visit, and I suspect much of the defenses leading spire.
I'm blaming you for this, Osiris.
Blame whomever you like. Just destroy that mine.
Like, I could run past this stuff. I just wanted to get through the Infinite Forest. That place is dull.
These radiolaria machines are everywhere.
They are the primary vector at which the Vex remake the planet.
They're using some kind of camo-tech to hide the way forward.
The root mind is all about that spire. We need to keep away from it. You don't remember the first time?
You brainjacked me, remember?
Oh, that's right. That root mine looks right at home in its spire. You did such a good job killing it the first time.
Doing this again will build character. Every battle is a learning experience, whether you're a Godslayer or a neophyte.
You sound like Lord Shax.
Oh. Shax. Sounds like me.
Whee! Oh, hi.
Watch the temporal shielding on that Minotaur. It'll erase your bullets like you've never fired them.
Ow. Well, it also erased me like I was never there. And that person, too. I could use a hand. Just one hand. Thank you. My hero, this Titan. With his purple footprints of death.
Sagira and I spent weeks taking it down. Vex efficiency will be the death of us all.
Ow. That's right, get out of my face. I just put my rift up. Everything is the worst.
I was hoping the root mine would take longer to get set up, but its arc beam is at full intensity. It'll be as tough as it was the first time.
I wasn't here for that. I think I was dead.
Don't be dramatic. You were asleep.
I saw things in the dark. The Traveler was there.
So slow.
So small.
Like, I like this mission, but it's not a great strike. Neither of the two Mercury strikes, because they're not strikes, they're story missions, are good strikes. But they make good story missions. I'm right here. You don't need to teleport. It just killed me instead of teleporting me into the boss arena. Are you serious? That's bullshit. Trying to make a lot of orbs for supers. There. Yep, saw that coming. Drew all the aggro. Thank you. Just go to sleep. Go to sleep. Come on, just hold up for a second so I can get you with Wardcliff. There we go.
Root mine has been dismantled. What's next? We're putting out fires all over the place today.
I'll be honest, I can't remember where we left you. We're in the middle of 3 separate simulations.
We just met the biggest Vex Cyclops I've ever seen, and we cracked it in half.
Oh, Dendron, right. You're so good at cleaning up Osiris's messes. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again. Now get out of there before the simulation shuts down.
And Dendron is dealt with. Pushed him over the side. Alright, should need to do one more. Yep, one more strike. 80% clan XP too. Oh, even after one more strike, I don't think I'll be done with the clan XP. I need to go do like another public event or something. And I haven't got any exotics in a while. Feels bad, man. Just no more exotics. I'm just running out. I think I used all my exotic luck up at the beginning of the stream. Oops. There. Twinkle Star. Yay.
Daikora Ray standing by. We're sending you into the Pyramidion.
Delve into its very core to find Brachion, the vexed mind that transformed my arm. It's your duty to exact vengeance on my behalf.
We always get the low pressure gigs.
No, Twinkle Star, you can't go down. You're our savior. You're the rock. We need you alive. Is this Warlock Trio? Oh. This will be good.
Doors open. Anything we should know as we go in?
The Genesis mind worked tirelessly to block my fire team's advance on his terminus. He reconfigured reality itself to stop us. It would not surprise me in the least if he intends to employ the same strategy with you, Assistant.
Reality seems pretty well configured in here, but we'll keep our eye out. There are taken here. 18? That's fine. We're only inside of a giant planet-transforming pyramid with interdimensional specters and reality-bending robots. What could go wrong?
Oh, Ghost, you have such a positive outlook on life. Out my way, Taken Knight. Alright. The way is clear. Ish. I'm still being shot.
King fell, the Taken became aimless. Now, they move with renewed purpose. We have no time for another war.
Are they dead back there? I think they're all dead back there. I think I should be worried. This is bad. It's really bad. And really hot. Ow. Good God. Taking night assholes. No one likes you taking knights. I said no one likes you. Go away. Ooh, an orb. Tasty. Silly lasers.
The origins of the Vex. They are not born like humans.
That hurt.
Created like Exos.
Didn't die though, so.
Not the Awoken and my arm. They are converted.
On your feet. Never been up here.
I'm detecting gigs and gigs of data running along that light path. I can't even begin to understand. And look at me. I'm pretty good at this stuff.
No, you're not, Ghost. No, you're not. You're really not good at this stuff. We know the truth.
We're analyzing live data from your team, and brace yourself. I believe our Jensum scribe is genuinely confounded.
Inaccurate! I have never been confounded in my life.
That man had a family. Why did I jump? Ow.
You should now find yourself
Ow.
for an abyss of swirling data.
Ow.
Reality is being written.
Everything hurts.
See,
I really want to tell you that's exactly what we're looking at. But
Yeah, gigs of data in that point in the future doesn't sound like it would be that much, but Ghost is impressed, so. Eh. Apparently I can't hack that while I'm in my super. Let me go back and hack it now. There. Let's get this over with. Yeah, probably linguistics.
Nope. No lake, just an ominous pit. Some kind of interdimensional terminal.
The Sithoneural Terminus. You're on Brachion's doorstep.
Inform the Genesis mind that it has guests.
Kill it with fire. Or arc, or void, just kill it. Ow. Everything hurts. You just stop shooting me, please. It's very rude. Thank you. I'm gonna go ahead and go to the next plate. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ow! That hurt like a lot. Alright, that's much better. Where do you think you're going, big guy? Come over here and you don't like the lightning? Oh, this hurts. I've made a mistake. It's all on you, buddy. No, I'm hammering respawn just in case. No. The worst. Man, get on my level with kills, guys. What the hell? Nope. I fell short. Children could do a better job at this point, I feel. Running countries. Ow. Alright, over here. Ow, everything hurts. Vex, why you gotta be? Well, I wouldn't worry about those rockets too much. Are you serious? Minding my own damn business. Boss comes over and ruins my day. Eat shit.
Tell me, is the Genesis mine dead yet?
No, he's not dead yet.
Down like a ton of bricks.
Yes. I've dreamt of revenge since I woke in the hospital without my arm.
Are you for cereal? I am for cereal. Cereal is delicious. Preferably Cheerios. If I had to pick one. I don't like that sugar-coated crap cereal. Alright, let's break down all this useless junk. I'm so close to another loot box, and I need more clan XP. Alright. So I hadn't got that far yet, so we'll go here. 90%, is that like... Yeah, I need one, like, heroic public event. And that'll probably also top off my loot box, too. I doubt I'll have good luck again from the loot box. I would love it if Bungie like stealth patched all the loot boxes so that like they have increased odds right now. Because I think it was yesterday I opened one and also got an exotic out of it. And today I opened one and got an exotic out of it. Oh, nobody else in this instance. Can't have that. Re-instance real quick. I don't want to solo a public event. I mean, seriously, people. Alright, I'll take it. It's one. 3. Okay, cool. There's more people now. Ramen? Ramen. Now I want ramen. But I also want cereal, so I have choices. I must go. My stomach needs me. Godspeed, Kino. Godspeed. "43 seconds. Sir Crux. How about no? I like that username. I like that one a lot. Like, see, you don't have to have a dank username to have a good username. The person used the gift emote. I was kind of hoping I actually would get something. Like, have, like, Glimmer pop up for me or something. Oh, easy mode. Let me get my Wardcliff ready.
Let's do this.
Hit them where it hurts.
Yep, yep. My healing rift went away. I'm out. There's my Bright Ingram. Give me that loot box for free. I don't want to pay for it. Someone's using Telesto and missed a lot. Where's he at? Where's my chest of goodness? Alright, we're done here. I can go to the tower. 9 people need to see me. Alright, let's do our tower ritual and see how bad the gear is. See, what do we got here? Boots and boots. Perfect. Any low boots?
Needless to say, I sent the whole shipment back.
Nah. Let's go ahead and clean this up real quick, too.
Eververse isn't just
Alright. Let's be disappointed by a loot box. Yeah, that's pretty disappointing.
Come see me again, Guardian.
Wait a minute. What shaders did she just give me? Dawning Festiveness. Is that a... She gave me Dawning shaders.
Good to have you back.
I'm like, Dawning's over? But thank you? Maxed out Stag. Perfect. Oh, maxed out Hand Cannon. Perfect. I probably use it for infusion. Yeah. Goodbye, Data Stream. I could use the silver dust from you.
Good to have you back.
Come on, Masterworks. There we go, we got one. Break down these extras.
We can change things, I know it.
Alright. I don't need any of these for infusion.
We will not be taken by surprise again. The arms are fair with the intent of bearing them.
30. I'll put that on this one. That way when I can't put it on, I'm okay, sure. Can I put it on this one? Oh, well, fuck it. Into the sea with both of these.
Let's get to work.
Don't need that.
The walls will stand tall once again.
Don't need that because I already have a positive outlook. Don't need that. To the postmaster.
Checking.
I already have a Uriel's gift.
Physical expressions won't win a fight, but
S- Yeah, I think this is just going to be broke down. Ooh, 3. Not bad. Not bad. 3 cores. Alright, Rahul. Give me some Masterworks. That's what I expected from Rahul. Junk.
This war is a complicated algorithm, to be certain.
the warlock will make the difference. Mark my word.
I'm gonna put that hand cannon in here for infusion. Alright. Let's go see Cade. See if I get anything there. I'm just really, at this point, just using this to grind up light. I don't really need any exotics, because I've got everything. Masterworks would be useful, because I can always use cores.
You're my favorite. Shh. Don't tell anyone.
No masterwork.
Great. Good luck out there.
Did get some fusion rifle that I can use for infusion. And some gloves I can use for infusion. I'll put it in the Xenos. A lot of these on my Warlock, I just need to go through and actually put, like, mods in to max them out. Let's go see Banshee, see if I can get anything from him. I have a lot of parts, that's for sure. And then let me buy some armor parts. Both junk, but sure. Words are hard. Okay. After check this one, I think I'm gonna call the stream because Kino's got me wanting a snack, and I have to pee.
You just never quit, do you?
Give clan XP.
Woke up the traveler, and now
Oh, good. The gloves that everyone gets all the time. Ooh, scout rifle. I'll put that on this one. And we got here? Nah, that's low. That can go. Oh, yeah, that's the one I was saving.
Are you still with us?
Alright. Well, let's put the thing in the chat. There we go. Also, I should probably, like, look off at the Traveler or something like that and dance. But yeah, I'm gonna end the stream. It's been over 3 hours, so that's good. Hope everyone enjoyed hanging out. I always enjoy having company while I'm playing this, because it gives me someone to talk to, so I'm not talking to myself. But yeah. Make sure you follow me on Twitter. Please check out my Patreon. That means a lot to me. And I'm fundraising at the moment for prescriptions. I have a doctor's appointment in the morning, and I know he's going to renew my medications. And I don't have any left currently. Just got, like, a pill in this bottle. So, and I currently can't afford them. So, yeah, anything helps. So, yeah. Thank you for watching, and I will talk to you guys some other time. Have a good evening.